Chakshura Unmilitam Ena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna to everybody. In continuation of reading Japa book, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Confidentially following this conclusion, Srila Prabhupada says, this is the advantage of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One may be put in any condition, but God gives him the prerogative to chant Hare Krishna. In any condition of life, if one goes on chanting, he will never be unhappy. Srimad Bhagavatam 3.15.49 purport. He also told many of disciples at the time of their initiation, now chant Hare Krishna and be happy. To Aditi Dasi in 1970, chant Hare Krishna mantra always and be happy. And to Haladini Dasi also in 1970, so please chant Hare Krishna and be happy. This is my desire. Jayati Jayati Namananda Rupam Murare Viramita Nija Dharma Dhyana Pujari Yatnam Katamapi Sakrad Atam Muktidama Praninanam Yat Paramam Amritam Ekam Jivanam Bhushanam Me. All glories to all the blissful holy name of Sri Krishna, which causes the devotee to give up all conventional religious duties, meditation, and worship, when somehow or other uttered even once by a living entity, the holy name awards him liberation. The holy name of Krishna is the highest nectar. It is my very life and my only treasure. Brihad Bhagavatamrita 1.1.9. Along with this book, I have included a separate Japa booklet containing 16 of my photographs of Vraja. I hope that these photos, along with simple prayers I have composed to accompany them, will help you increase the depth of your meditation on Krishna's holy names. I would like to thank those who have devotedly offered their skills in the fire of producing this book. Thank you, Kishori Dashi, for help with conceptualizing, editing, and production, to Suman Shankar, Hare Krishna Das, and Tal Avital for layout and design, to Yaron Shagal for cover design and photo layout, to Linda Hawksons for proofreading, and to Braja Bihari Dasa for working with the printer. My thanks also to the VIHE for both hosting Japa retreats and allowing me to participate in them. By the grace of the holy name and his servants, if this small book and its 9 keys helps to improve even one reader's chanting, and that chanters become happy by the grace of Krishna's name, I will consider my effort in writing this book a success. So that ends that introduction. We begin with chapter 1. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Shikshashtaka, verse 1. The Shikshashtaka spoken by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu leads us from a beginning understanding of the value of chanting to the prayojanam of chanting, or the topmost experiential position of love for Krishna in the mood of the Vrajavasi. We are meant to attain this prayojana. It is the gift Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give us. To strengthen our faith and increase our enthusiasm to chant Krishna's holy names, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lists in the Shikshastaka's opening verse 7 perfections that arise from chanting. He quotes verse 1, Cheto Darpanam Marajanam Bhava Mahadavangi Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam Anandam Amuttim Varadanam Pratipadam Purnamritashvadanam Sarvatmasnapanam Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Let there be all victory for the chanting of the holy name of Lord Krishna, which can cleanse the mirror of the heart and stop the miseries of the blazing fire of material existence. That chanting is the waxing moon that spreads the white lotus of good fortune for all living entities. It is the life and soul of all education. The chanting of the holy name of Krishna expands the blissful ocean of transcendental life. It gives a cooling effect to everyone and enables one to taste full nectar at every step. Cheto Darpana Marjanam, chanting Krishna's names cleans the mirror of the heart because we have taken so many births during which we filled our consciousness with dust, dirt, material desire, and unlimited other material impressions. The mirror of the heart has become buried. Our consciousness has been covered for millions of years. Imagine a mirror covered by 30 kilometers of dust. If we were to look in such a mirror, what would we see? We certainly would not see ourselves. We would see only dust. Then we see ourselves only through material consciousness and then act based on what we perceive. It means the dirt in the heart is reacting only with itself. Who we truly are remains forever unperceivable. But chanting cleanses the mirror of the heart and consciousness. This cleansing process can take years, even lifetimes, or we can complete it in a moment if we chant Krishna's name even once without offense. The Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 15.107 states, Eka Krishna Name Kare Sarva Papakshaya. Simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna, once a person is relieved from all the reactions of a sinful life. Pure chanting can remove our whole material existence and establish us as loving servants of Krishna. Pava Mahadavangi Nirvapanam. When enough dirt is removed, the great forest fire Mahadavangi of material life is extinguished. Nirvapanam. Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam. The awakening of our spiritual identity, the white lotus of our true good fortune, Shreya Kairava, spreads Vitaranam, its leaves and begins to blossom in the cooling moonbeams, Chandrika of Krishna's holy names. Thus far, Mahaprabhu has used two metaphors to illustrate the effects of chanting Krishna's names, a mirror to describe our identity, telling us that we must cleanse this mirror in order to see ourselves, and the blossoming of the lotus flower, the gradual revelation of our eternal identity in relationship with Krishna. Stop here for today's reading. So basically, in the introduction, the author thanks for everyone who has contributed and helped him to finish this book with all the pictures and other editorial aspects. In the meantime, he also covers up with Srila Prabhupada as how he he blesses when he initiates any of his disciples with first saying that always chant Hare Krishna and be happy. That means it should be understood that chanting is the most priority thing where Srila Prabhupada is indicating to his disciples at the time of initiation. So he also says that when anyone chants in any condition, in anywhere, any time, in whatever situation and place he is there, uh, there is no doubt that the person will never have any um, unhappiness. So, on moving on to chapter 1, where the author tries to talk about the Sikshashtaka verses of all nine given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is one of the greatest gift to all living entities, and one who tries to understand these nine verses deeper in this and in deeper way, word by word, which the author is eventually trying to explain us. And by adapting these nine verses, one can really get the rasa of the holy name. So the verse 1 where it talks about the mirror being dusted and how one can cleanse it and how what is the reason like we are suffering in this material existence. Very clearly, very nicely it is explained. Cheto Darpana Marjanam, where he says that the heart, which is been from time immemorial, from life after life, has covered the layers and layers of dust. Um, Leaving lots of impressions of our material existence, where our conscious is totally towards the material existence. And because of that, we are not able to really identify our identity, true identity. And by chanting the holy name of Krishna, um, although it may take a lifetime, since it has been accumulated so much of the layer of dust, the dust starts cleansing up, and slowly we will be able to identify our true nature, which is none other than that we are souls are so we are a servant of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and establishes our lost relationship, sambandha or prayojana, with Lord Sri Krishna. So I end here for